Lord Hume, you've just come from Moscow where you've signed the nuclear test ban treaty. Can you tell us whether you think this is a very modest step or is this some milestone in post-war relations?
Well, all these descriptions, milestone, landmark and the rest, are rather misleading, but this is a very important agreement with the Russians. There's no doubt, I think, that everybody in the world was getting greatly concerned about the fallout. So in itself, from that point of view, from the medical point of view, the point of view of public health of the world, it is enormously important. But it also puts a brake on the arms race, where it was getting very expensive and wasteful. So in itself, it is a very good agreement indeed.
I see, sir. And do you think that the Russians view the problem as seriously as, well, we do in the West?
Well, yes, they certainly do. Of course, it's always a very difficult process to negotiate with the Russians. Their ways are not are more devious than our ways, and so you have to spend a very long time in detailed argument before you arrive at an agreement. But having made up their mind that they wanted a test ban agreement in the air and under the sea and in the upper atmosphere, then there was no trouble about signing the treaty. And from there we must try and see if we can find other areas of agreement with them. It'll be difficult and it'll take time, so no one ought to expect rapid results, but I'm hopeful we may be successful.
I see, sir. And one more question. What might be the next step, the next problem to tackle?
Well, I think there's a number that have been talked about, as you've seen.
Yeah.
I think if I had to choose, I would probably choose the anti-surprise attack and the placing of observers in railway stations and ports and airfields over a wide area, including Russia and America.
And that might be taken up at Geneva? Or...
Well, we'll have to see where it is best taken up in order to get results. It'll need an enormous amount of examination. You see, the Americans haven't yet ratified the test ban treaty.
No.
Nothing much will happen before that. So we'll have a few weeks of preparation I think, in the diplomatic field before any other outward signs are visible.
I see, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Prime Minister of Australia, Sir Robert